Hey guys, it's Jason here to show you my Elemental Hero deck. On Sunday, when we had when it was the release of Clash of the Rebellions, we also had a normal tournament after. This deck won every game on the trot. Sorry about the glare, guys. It's the sun. It went against Tellarknights, Dragons, which involved like Fang Critias and stuff. So I'm trying to make a bit of a fun deck. And also it went against Infernoids. It won every single game on the trot. I don't think I actually went into a game 3 as far as I can remember. But yeah, I'm here to show you my deck list, so hope you guys enjoy. There are a couple of tech choices I put in, which actually worked pretty well, which wasn't really bad at all, so here we go. First off, bog standard card of the entire deck, 3 Shadow Mist. Basically, sent to the graveyard, add 1, and if it's special summoned, get your changes, your quick spell mass changes. Basically, simple Dark Law. It's macro on legs, that's all. Next, I ran my tech choice, which is 2 Blazeman. Don't run Polymerization, but I like the fact that you can actually send Shadow Mist to the graveyard. It just basically gives me more opens towards Shadow Mist, and also be able to get Dark Law, because I can add. And if I've already got a mass change in my hand, I can easily go straight into Dark Law while I've got a Shadow Mist that allow me to add, say, a Bubbleman or something else for another time. However, if you use the effect of Blazeman, you can only special summon fusion monsters for the rest of the turn, which is basically all your masked heroes. So it isn't that bad. Also, if you have a Call on the Haunted in hand and open up with a Blazeman, you can just set yourself up for next turn anyway. Next, I ran 2 Bubbleman. 2's alright number, 3 maybe too cloggy. Got no cards in hand, special summoning him. If you got nothing on field on the time you summoned like that, you get draw 2 cards, but it's more used for the rank 4 Xyz or mass change into Acid. Okay, next I run 1 Alias, Beatstick. Don't need more than 1 because he's not really as good, but that's really about it. Easy to go into a Koga to get you out for certain cards. Next, 2 Summon a Monk. Discard a spell card, special summon out the heroes that you want. Mainly, basically Shadow Mist for your mass changes to go into Dark Laws. Or if you're out of Shadow Mist, something else then to actually then go, right, time to set myself up for an Xyz. Okay, that's all the monsters I run, which is not many, but then again, it's heroes, so they never really ran much anyway. It's only literally 10 monsters in my whole deck. I had moments in my games where I literally ran out of Shadow Mists and I got to rely on basically Call the Haunted, but that's because I went against Infernoids, which basically stalled for that long. I actually ran out of monsters and I went, bit of a situation, but it wasn't really that bad. I mean, I got me Call the Haunted and stuff in the end, and basically I got me plays in the end, so that wasn't bad. Okay, moving on to the spells. Yeah, bog standard, triple mass change. Target 1 here on the field, send it to the graveyard, and also after that, if it had left the field by this effect, special summon mass hero of the same attribute. So basically, it's your Dark Law, your Acid, or Koga. Fortunately, we don't have Stratos back, otherwise I'd also say Divine Wind, but there you go. Next, mass change the second. I'm running 2 of these. Discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field, and send it to the graveyard. Special summon 1 hero monster, masked hero monster from the deck of a level higher than it. Basically, it's just an extra mass change for me. I mean, if I got 5, I've got more of a chance then of drawing what I want or going into more masked heroes later in game. Next, 2 mass charges. I prefer to run 2 just because it's consistency to keep adding back what I've just played. Basically, target 1 hero and 1 change quick spell card and add it back to your hand. That's pretty much it. Bog standard. It's just basically add back to hand, done. Next, triple hero lives. Pay half your life. Special summon 1 level 4 hero from your deck. Basically, it's just to bring out your Shadow Mist. If you got a Summon a Monk in hand, this card's even better because you just get discard this rather than play it and get your special summon anyway from the Summon a Monk. So yeah, this card's actually really, really good. I run it at 3 just because simply enough you basically have to, just in order to get your plays. It just adds more consistency to find your Shadow Mist for Dark Law. Next, it is triple Rota. Obviously, bog standard. I don't run equals because I got no space for them. 2, they are not really what I thought might be good anymore. So rota's fine, you know, just 3 of them, it's okay. Get to add 1 level 4 warrior, basically add any elemental hero basically in my deck. That's pretty much it. Next, 2 Lances, got this basically Dark Claws on field or anything like that, beats over things or protect your monsters from being destroyed by back row, which I think I used once against a TT when I did Dark Claw. I just went drop Lance and went with it. Next, 2 MST, get rid of all your back row, box standard. 1 Raigeki, 1 Mind Control, that's another tech choice I decided to choose. Just because of Mass Change the Second, I thought, you know, why not? If I'm against a deck that I know has got an attribute that I can use, for example, Koga or Dark Claw, if I went against say, like Talonites or something, I can just take the Deneb and just go right, or I can just take any of their monsters if I stalled it and just go right, take the Deneb and go straight into a Koga, which wasn't that bad. And finally 1 Bigger That's it. Trap wise, triple Call the Haunted. Obvious reasons, bring back your Shadow Mist, go straight into your Dark Claw next turn, during your opponent's end phase, just play this card, add back your Shadow Mist to field, add your quick spell and basically go into Dark Claw, then you get a search as well. Next, 2 Fiendish Chain. 2's okay, you know, stop monster effects from being applied, also it can't attack and stuff like that, which isn't that bad. 2 Mirror Force for monsters to be destroyed by battle, protect your monsters. 1 Vanity, which actually got me a game against Infernoids, which was actually quite funny. And finally, a Solemn and a Torrential. Basic bog standard background. Onto the extra deck. The big boss of the deck, Dark Claw. Macrocosmos on legs. Also, if your opponent adds a card except during the draw phase or damage step, you can banish 1 random card from the hand. This card only did that part of the effect once when it was Tellers, because he literally had, I don't think he had anything, so he kind of had to do it anyway. So he was kind of like between a rock and a hard place. He had no choice. Next, Double Acid, destroy back row. It's basically a Hobby's Feather Duster. 1 Koga. 1's enough because you only got 1 alias. Next up, Xyz wise, Castel. 1 Daguster Emerald, a Abyss Dweller, Xyz Dragon, 1 Damdire, 1 Excalibur, 1 Arc, 1 Samurai, which basically got me a game one time. It was so I think the guy was on like 7k and I managed to actually beat him down to like nothingness in that turn. And finally 1 Exciton for your destruction. Side deck wise, Triple Santa Claus. I thought I'd actually give this card a go because it's just a local thing. I thought I might as well chuck it in because I knew someone was playing Infernoids and I didn't have much of an out for the Infernoids except Dark Claw. And I thought if I don't get Dark Claw out, then, you know, or if they destroyed it, I need something to get rid of the big guy like Anuku. So I thought Santa Claus is actually a alright card, could put it in defense mode. And if I get out a Dark Claw again, I can just send I can tribute off then his Anuku and make it get banished and special on the Santa Claus. Put it in defense. Yeah, it comes out in defense mode, and then it's not that bad though. 2 Lightning Prisoning Mirrors against Tellarknights, absolutely did great. 2 Stygian Dirges against Tellarknights, also did again fantastic. Didn't side these in, but because I didn't see any dark decks, but I put it in just in case. Shadow Prisoning Mirrors. 2 Fairy Winds. Thought I might be going up against something with a lot of back row that might have been face up. Like the Infernos, because the person was running the Void build rather than the Lightsworn build. So I just thought if I chuck in Fairy Winds, this might actually boost it, but I never drew it. 2 Mistake. Basically, once I got my Dark Claw, I would have just played this card and sat on it. And finally, 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance. And that is pretty much it. Like I said, guys, comment and let me know what you think, and subscribe if you want to know more. Thanks.